So this is an acoustic electric guitar with so many features, including live effects, touchscreen, skill learning and sampling, plus so much more. And as a musician that's been playing and performing professionally for the last 14 years, I'm actually blown away by this. And I can also see how this could be the perfect beginner guitar. So let me tell you all of the things that this futuristic guitar does and why I'm such a fan of it.
Mr. Black.
By the way, welcome to the channel. My name is Danny Black. I love to share with you cool gear that comes my way. And if you like this kind of stuff and you're new here, don't be a stranger to the channel. Also, if you can hit that like button, any future videos I post with this or even the newer models, YouTube will alert you to that. So make sure you hit that like button. And I'll put links to everything down in the description so you can find it down there nice and easily. And a little bit about Lava Music. They actually have a lot of great looking guitars and accessories, and even they have the Lava Me 4. So I don't know if one is better than the other at the moment. I'm only sharing you my experience with the Lava Me 3. So first off, I have this with their custom case that has a hardish shell and really soft felt inside, including some pockets for your gear. Just a great overall case. But then I also have this really creative stand and charger, so you can set your guitar right into it. It's a great stand, and you can charge up your guitar at the same time. And when this thing is all charged up, you can get 9 hours of playtime and over 2 weeks of standby time. And yes, as you can see, this is not your average looking acoustic guitar. It's made of carbon fiber, which helps produce a deep bass sound and gives you a long sustain. And it also comes in different colors. And it might look heavy with the carbon fiber body and all that stuff, but it's actually not. It's about the same as my other acoustic guitar. It has a great looking head and solid ultralight aluminum tuning pegs, as well as a strong neck, and the action is actually fantastic. When I first took this thing out of the case, I just did a couple of riffs, and I was like, whoa, that action is even better than my current guitar, which is now my old guitar. But when you see a guitar like this, you can be extremely skeptical that it's not going to sound that good, it's not going to play that well. But for me and my experience, I was like, this thing is really good, and I was very pleasantly surprised. And then you have this oblong sound hole that has a power button, powers up this 3.5-inch touchscreen, which is smooth to the touch, swiping and all of that stuff. And it has a speaker in it. The first time you do power this thing on, you will connect it to your Wi-Fi. You can do any firmware updates. Yes, an acoustic guitar with firmware updates. That's the future right there. And I can actually hit record on the screen, and that way you can actually see what I'm doing on the screen right over here. So this is your main screen right here. You can see you have your battery status, your Wi-Fi, Bluetooth. Yes, you can connect to Bluetooth headphones and you can listen back to your recordings. Yes, you can do recordings. You can create your own profile like I have mine right here, and you can keep track of your progress. Next to that, you have your loops, improvs, respond improvs, and all of this stuff we'll come back to and kind of dive deeper into it. Next to that, you have your apps. You have your tuner, tempo, effects, recorder, practice, live drums, learn, create, leaderboard, photos, music, and settings. If you do have friends, you can see different friend notifications and all of that stuff there. I don't have any friends. If you want to be a friend and have this guitar, let me know, because it'd be fun to connect with you. Going back to the apps here, your tuner is really nice. I have this set to chromatic, but you can actually go in and you can set it to standard, all of your different tunings, but I'll keep this on chromatic for now. And you can actually just go ahead and pluck a string, and it tells you perfect. Below that, you have your tempo, so you can actually have like a metronome. You go into the settings, and you can even set it to, if you want it 3/4, if you want quarter notes, all of that stuff. And you can have different sounds like analog, just kick, or bongos. Then we go on to effects, and this is kind of what blew me away to begin with, is that you have effects. This isn't plugged in right now, and we can actually have like reverb. And check this out, like this is called Black Hole. You can hear that. And all of these effects you can customize. You can set your own level of that effect. Go through all of these different effects with reverb and delay, like Big Ben. And then you also have your volume you can turn up. Let's turn this thing up a little bit. I just had a fun time just going through every effect and just listening. You have your chorus sounds. I love this one because it's like you can do like that. So that's without anything, and then I can turn on the chorus. It has that like 12-string guitar effect to it. Turn that off. It doesn't like hold that as much. So there's different ones with chorus. You can also do tremolo, phaser, flanger, octave, stutter, wah. I love wah. It's got like the. Then you have slow gear, pitch, shift, shaper box, IR, distortion, and lo-fi. Yeah, so distortion, you can actually have that. When you have this plugged in, you can set how much of that you want to be acoustic and effect, and you can really shape and design this exactly how you want. But this right now is just coming out of the speaker that's through the hole. So getting out of the effect, you have your recorder. So maybe there's like something that you've been working on and you're like, I kind of want to record this to make sure I don't forget it. You can hit record here. You can just, that obviously you do something a little bit better than that, longer. Then you can also go to practice mode here, and this is where you have all these different practice. This is why it'd be perfect for someone that's aspiring to be a guitar player, like they're just learning. You have chord transitions, strumming, all of these different trainings. There's different exercises that you can get to move on to the next level. Moving on, you have live drums, and with live drums, you can actually set like different like rock beats, R&B, unplugged, folk, country. For instance, if we did rock, right? So we'll hit play here, and you can add this to a playlist to make it easier to find. But so if you want to play along with drums, like yeah, you can have this plugged in and do it this way, but and then as you're going, you can even change it to like, oh, let's take a break here. Just like a break. And then you can even hit B for like a bridge. Then you have a C one as well. And then when you're done, you hit N. Or you can stop. You can change the tempo to that. You can have a tap tempo, and you can do that with all the different drums. That's so impressive. Learn up here if you want to learn some skills, and you can set your level for beginner, elementary, intermediate, advanced. Like if I was learning guitar, this would be a fun way to do that. And then you have music. This is what we've been recording. If you go into settings, this is where you can go into sounds, and you can, turn down or turn up some of that background media, which is like the effects and like what you just heard there. You have your master volume, you have your guitar volume. When you have line out, you can change the equalizer, and with the equalizer, you can actually fine tune it exactly how you want. That's only with line out sounds. You can also set how much you want the microphone to pick up or the pickup to pick up, and you can mix between those two. There's so much you can do on this. It's insane how much you can do on this. And again, sorry that this video is so long. There's just, I'm pumped about this. This is really cool. When you go into create, you have loops, Billie Eilish, Ed Sheeran, and it's like you can play it and it gives you that full drum. So if you go into that, you can change the beats per minute, and you can even record it as well. But let's just play it for now and play along. Darling, just dive right in. You can download them as well, so you can play them offline. You can also go to improvs, and this is really cool. With improvs, you have different recordings. When my guitar weeps, I'm assuming it's just like while my guitar weeps, I can actually record this and then listen back to what I'm doing. Plays it back too once it's done, which you'll hear in a second. So he plays it back. So I can actually even submit that in, post it now, and other people can actually see. I can invite people to share theirs with me and jam, and that would be actually really fun on this channel if you had one of these. Yeah, I just love that they have all these different, what is this, Californian N? Guess what this one is? Oh yeah. But then we can go into respond, and you can see what people have posted. We can hear. So you can listen to other people's solos and stuff, and then you can respond to those and just kind of like share that with each other. So what a cool way to connect with other people on that level. It sounds so good. It plays so well. Let's plug this in so you can hear what it sounds like plugged in. So you can hear the straight up sound from the guitar, like the output of it with the effects and not the acoustic part. But you can mix it together a little bit, and you can add chorus, you can have depth and rate. So like if you want a little bit longer rate to it, save the direct out. And not even hear the strings, just the out, like just the after parts of the string. Or both. If you went to like 8 notes, dotted quarter notes, feedback, how long you want it to last. You have your mix. So you can really fine tune that exactly how you want it to sound. You could save that and then have your like top there and have a different template there. So if you have certain sounds that you use for different songs, you can like call this, you know, song 1 or whatever you're gonna call that song. You know that you can jump between those different effects like that. So that's what it sounds like plugged in. It sounds really good. I like it a lot. So let's wrap this up. It's exceeded my expectations of what I thought, like a guitar like this with a built-in screen. I thought maybe it'd be gimmicks, but no, they're enhancements. They're making it more fun to play and learn. But also this would be a fantastic gift for aspiring creators of young and old. I would love to know your thoughts and first impressions as far as just listening to it and seeing it. Let me know down in the comments, drop the comments down there. And if you want to see some other cool tech videos and possibly some of the other lava videos that will come in the future, I'll put them on the screen right now and you can click that and I'll see you there.